Delakakathu Sankaran Achuthanandan, born October 20, 1923, in Punnapra, Alappuzha, Kerala, and widely known as VS, was a towering figure in Indian politics and a veteran leader of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, CPI-M. He served as Chief Minister of Kerala from 2006 to 2011 and passed away on July 21, 2025, at age 101, due to complications following a cardiac arrest. His death marked the end of a storied career defined by his commitment to social justice, anti-corruption crusades, and advocacy for the working class. This biography explores his early life, political career, cause of death, lifestyle, challenges, and legacy, drawing on sources like The Hindu, Times of India, and India Today. Born into a working-class Azava family in Punnapra, Alappuzha, VS faced profound hardship early in life. He lost his mother to smallpox at age 4 and his father at age 11, forcing him to drop out of school after the 7th standard, per The Hindu. To support himself, he worked in his elder brother's tailoring shop and later in a core factory, meshing ropes, per One India. These early struggles shaped his empathy for the poor and his lifelong commitment to workers' rights, per India Today. Inspired by Marxist leader P. Krishna Pillai, whom he considered his ideological mentor, VS entered politics at age 15 through trade union activities in Travancore, joining the State Congress in 1938 and the Communist Party of India, CPI, in 1940, per The Hindu. His early activism focused on organizing core workers, toddy tappers, and fishermen, laying the foundation for his role in Kerala's communist movement, per Amanorama. VS Achuthanandan's political journey spanned over 8 decades, marked by resilience and defiance. In 1964, he was among the 32 leaders who split from the CPI to form the CPI-M, becoming one of its last surviving founders, per The Hindu. He served as CPI-M Kerala State Secretary from 1980 to 1992 and was a Politburo member from 1985 until 2009, when he was moved to the Central Committee for Challenging Party Leadership, per Wikipedia. Elected to the Kerala Legislative Assembly in 1967, 1970, 1991, 2001, and 2016 from Alappuzha, VS became the longest-serving leader of the opposition in Kerala, holding the role for 15 years across 3 terms, 1991 to 1996, 2001 to 2006, 2011 to 2016, per Hindustan Times. His tenure as Chief Minister from 2006 to 2011, at age 82, made him Kerala's oldest Chief Minister, per Wikipedia. His administration was notable for initiatives like the Munnar demolition drive to reclaim illegally occupied land, a crackdown on the lottery mafia, and promoting free software in public education, per Amanorama. He also convicted former Minister R. Balakrishnan Pillai on corruption charges, cementing his anti-corruption image, per The Hindu. VS's fiery oratory and rustic style made him a mass leader, per The Hindu. His advocacy for environmental protection, gender equality, and workers' rights, such as leading the Plakimita agitation against Coca-Cola, earned him a cult following, per the Indian Express. However, his rivalry with Pinarayi Vijayan, rooted in ideological differences, led to tensions, including his 2009 Politburo removal for opposing Vijayan's alleged involvement in the Lavlin case, per Wikipedia. VS Achuthanandan died on July 21, 2025, at SUT Hospital, Pattom, Tiruvananthapuram, at 3:30 p.m., aged 101, following a cardiac arrest on June 23, 2025, per Amanorama. Admitted to the ICU, he was on ventilator support and continuous renal replacement therapy due to unstable blood pressure and kidney function, per Times of India. Despite initial responsiveness to medication, his condition deteriorated, and a medical board noted a critical drop in blood pressure on July 21, per Manorama Online. His body was moved to the AKG Center for public viewing, followed by a procession to Alappuzha for cremation at Valiya Chidukadu Burial Ground, per Amanorama. Tributes poured in on X, with users like @Anand Hovner calling him a century of rebellion, per X posts. VS lived a simple life, reflecting his roots. Residing at his son VA Arun Kumar's home in Tiruvananthapuram after a 2019 stroke, he relied on a wheelchair due to right-side mobility issues, per Times of India. Despite health challenges, he stayed politically engaged, listening to news and having newspapers read to him daily, per The Hindu. His 101st birthday in 2024 was quietly celebrated with payasam and a cake, attended by leaders like Pinarayi Vijayan, per Times of India. With no reported net worth, VS's lifestyle was modest, centered on his Alappuzha roots. He maintained ties with his birthplace, Velakakathu, and sister Azakutty, gifting her clothes each Onam, per The Hindu. Known as Comrade VS, his public image was that of a principled communist who never compromised on ideology, per India Today. Ex-users like @HT Tweets praised his integrity, per X posts. VS faced significant challenges, including 5 years and 6 months in prison and 4.5 years in hiding during his 40-year career, notably during the 1946 Punnapra-Vayalar uprising, where he was tortured, per The Hindu. His outspokenness led to party conflicts, particularly with Pinarayi Vijayan, culminating in his 2009 Politburo ousting, per Wikipedia. In 2013, 3 staff members were removed by the CPI-M for alleged indiscipline, per Wikipedia. A 2019 PIL challenged his appointment as chairman of the Kerala Administrative Reforms Commission, per NDTV, and allegations of nepotism regarding his son's appointment were later dismissed, per India Today. VS's resilience was evident in his survival of poverty, imprisonment, and political battles. His 2016 campaign at age 93, practicing yoga daily, showcased his vigor, per India Today. His legacy as a copybook communist lies in his advocacy for the marginalized, environmental causes, and anti-corruption efforts, per the Indian Express. The Munnar Drive and free software push remain landmarks, per Amanorama. Tributes from leaders across parties, including Congress's Satheshan, underscored his ideological purity, per India Today. DS Achuthanandan's life, as at PTI_news noted, was a century of struggle, leaving an indelible mark on Kerala's politics, per X posts.